When Abubakar Malami decided to marry Buhari's daughter, that wasn't politics. Chidi Odinkalu, a renowned human rights activist and former chairman of the National Human Rights Commission, has taken to his official X handle to voice his displeasure over the actions of the former Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami. According to his statement, he pointed out that the former Attorney General had been actively involved in political relationships. Many were left stunned after the former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister for Justice, Abubakar Malami, disclosed that his predicament at the hands of the EFCC was politically motivated. They joke. His comments, which were swiftly countered by the anti-graft agencies, sparked massive reactions from different quarters, piquing the interest of Chidi Odinkalu, a respected human rights activist and legal practitioner. According to the recent statements, which were published on his official X handle on Monday, December 15, 2025, he accused the Attorney General of being involved in political relationship. In his remarks, Chidi Odinkalu, known for his bold statement, pointed out that Abubakar Malami decided to marry former President Muhammadu Buhari's daughter, who already had 6 children from a previous marriage. Are you joking? Oh, the Buhari's daughter had 6 children from a previous marriage. Out of sheer political will. The marriage ceremony, which took place in 2022 at the presidential villa, Abuja, as can be recalled, drew very varied reactions as the then Attorney General made a remarkable political statement. These were the words of Chidi Odinkalu, which he shared on his official X handle. When Morty married Abubakar Malami decided to marry the daughter of then President Muhammadu Buhari, that was not politics, it was love, he wrote. Tis well. Dominic says 6 children and you went ahead to marry. Unapuna no dey rest, the rest too. Tis well. Udoku says you are already caused. Me thunder roast your miserable smelling mouth. Who are you talking to like this? Udoku says you are okay. Malami is one of the very miserable faces of Buhari's vicious cabal circle that destroyed Nigeria. When they were in power, their greed and wickedness turned them into terrible beings, as if power lasted forever. Emeng says, pride goes before a fall. Corruption goes before detention. The worm of corruption do not die. They feed themselves on the person that raised them. Malami was powerful and well connected. He may be set free if his power brokers interfere with the due process of EFCC. God does not sleep nor slumber. Otoyabiri says, we are beginning to see that the one Nigeria is for the north to continue to loot. Serious stealing from the south. You see the southern governors and politicians. Be very careful. Enough of this useless and profitless romance with the north, using the west as fish traps to steal our wealth. We better begin to come up with a southern political structure. It is time to reject that northern and criminally political interest against us. MNK needs to be free today. Okay. Ifeoma Awa says, they swim or dribble using political undertones with our God-given lopsided wealth. Mba says it is where, Abina, it is there that you wanted to write. Aduni says it was the consolidation of the gains of office. Ahmed Sule says, what is the relationship between his marriage and politics? At what stage the union hinder or temper with Nigeria's progress? As this one saying. Akoni says, now people they buy, but history no they buy. Mr. Malami, please answer to these questions. Asa says, as powerful as Barry was, someone dared to divorce his daughter without consequences. True, women are treated as property in that religious culture. As young as she looks, 6 children in her previous marriage. I suspect early child marriage, exactly. Early child marriage, obviously. That's what must have happened. Olesa says, that's why all of them were against Bat to become president. The table has turned though. Nigeria will be great again. Okay. Chikudi says, Malami is a complete guy man to be on a safer side. He married a divorce, Buhari's daughter, hoping he's safe of being prosecuted. Don't mind him. At Babsodo says, nonsense colonization man with bad agenda. Did lots of bad speech defending themselves and their power abused during his era and his in-law Presido. Fabian says the same predicament and human rights abuses you claim that you're passing through under this government was what Nnamdi Kanu went through during the government of your in-law Buhari. Idiot, you haven't seen anything yet. He hasn't though. As Balogun says, Ogbologbo 419 using president daughter as shield to evade punishment, aspiring for miscriminal activity during PNB's regime. Manuel Nnamdi says, Malami, Mr. Prescriber, you've rushed and prescribed IPOB as if you are the owner of Nigeria. Today you are going to enjoy those loot in Kuje prison. I say, hope she's with him in EFCC. Why she go there with him in EFCC? Olatunji says, yes, we knew then that Malami married Buhari's daughter to be free to reloot Abacha's money that was repatriated from the US. Shameless man, very shameless. Raphael says, everything is politics. You and others used it during your tenure. It is your turn to face what others went through during your time in office. Then he says, this Malami thought he is wise, or Nigerians are fools. Marrying a woman who already has 6 children was a decoy, thinking that would save him going forward. As you know, the guilty are always afraid. This AGF is not a clean man, must be investigated right into his anus. If you calculate all the money he earned since he started working, cannot give him all that he possesses presently. Almost all the politicians now, they can't account for, if they say, okay, how much is your salary and how much you are spending as a politician or more, you will be like, where are they getting the money for? It is well. Boke says, people like Malami never believed there would be a day of reckoning. His poor background blinded him to act with propriety. Ali says, Malami looted more than he bargained. I'm telling you. Olusegun says, the plan was to make him the next president of Nigeria, but PNB did not succeed. Nigeria belongs to all of us and doesn't belong to no man's company. Yes, so. Yes. Osokboro says, please apply Sharia law on Malami, since that's what they are using for their common men. In the north, Abio, they will not do that now. Laws are for poor people now. If now poor people person now, they go down implement their Sharia law. Governor also says the type of volume of evil that was discovered in Malami himself don't have that. For they should tie Malami hands and legs and allow caterpillar to crush him. you bad oh. Hey, it is well. Chaba says all the money that was recovered from Abacha's loot or looted are nowhere to be found. But he says Malami needs to be jailed without any Nigeria corrupt interference. Frankly says the top Buhari will remain in power forever. That's not possible now. Or probably he was thinking that, okay, once Buhari is done, it's going to get to him and it's going to like clear his record. He did not know that what goes around comes around. Abadala says the guy must be sentenced to life imprisonment. Bala said it was political. The marriage allegedly is to give him cover for the rest of his life. Do you think if Buhari were to be alive, nobody will challenge him for any wrongdoing now? Exactly. See you, my listeners. Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.